If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. All right, Snoop Dogg says Master P talked him out of making a fuck Death Row album of $1 million. All right, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. That link is in the description. And check out new interviews with self-titled Il Mac and Kim Bada. So Snoop Dogg was on the Breakfast Club a couple of days ago with Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Angela Yee. And they was talking about, the versus battle between him and DMX and the docu-series of Master P, No Limit Records. If you haven't checked that out, please check that out. It's on BET. You can check it out on the app. But Snoop Dogg, he said that he was trying to put out an album called Fuck Death Row. And Mac 10 was going to give him $1 million. But at this time, he just felt that, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So Master P asked him when he came by his office and said, what you working on? He said, I'm working on this album called Fuck Death Row. And this motherfucker slamming. But Master P thought that shit was a terrible idea and told Snoop Dogg, you're not going to live a long time if you put that album out. And you won't be able to live to put out another album if you put out that Fuck Death Row album. And at the time, Snoop, thought about it like, you know what, he's right. And he said, Master P saved my life. All right, let me talk about this situation. First and foremost, Snoop Dogg, I'm glad he didn't put that album out. Sometimes in the art of war, you don't need to let everybody know your feelings, your emotions. Everybody need to see your hand. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand doing. Okay, Suge Knight, remember, that motherfucker had hitters. That motherfucker had some hitters on Death Row. Yes, Tupac had died. Yes, Snoop Dogg left and went to No Limit Records, but still, he still had motherfuckers over there writing for him. He had people from Pyru, as far as Elm Street and shit, still fucking with him, whatever. So it's not like he didn't have no, weak motherfuckers walking with him. His entourage at Death Row was nothing but gangsters. You know what I'm saying? He had some Crips in there too, but it was majority of the mob motherfuckers, whatever. The Pyru motherfuckers he was fucking with. So if Snoop Dogg thought he was going to put out a Fuck Death Row album and he was going to go on tour like a nationwide tour and he wasn't going to set foot in Los Angeles or Long Beach or San Diego or San Francisco or Oakland or Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, Denver, Colorado, anywhere on the West Coast, Portland, Oregon, them gangster niggas wasn't going to get to him. They was going to get to that motherfucker for real. Shit, gangsters travel too. Them niggas would go to New York. Them niggas would go to down south. They wouldn't have anything to do with Master P. They just be trying to get that motherfucker. So I just feel that I'm glad Snoop Dogg didn't do that. I'm glad he didn't do that, man. Because at the end of the day, a lot of motherfuckers, oh yeah, put that shit out, Snoop. Fuck that nigga cuz. Fuck that nigga blood. Do that shit. Do that shit. Okay, then the motherfucker dead, then what? So, you have a lot of emotion and rage built in, or there's this thing towards the record label or Suge Knight that you want to get off your chest. Yeah, you want to say that shit, But Snoop Dogg released a diss track as Suge Knight. And there's been people, other artists that was on Death Row that actually got at Snoop Dogg or like the Dog Pound, whatever. We had Crooked Eye. When he first was with Death Row, he was dissing Snoop Dogg and shit. He ended up apologizing. You had another artist, I can't think of his name right now, it's on the tip of my tongue, but he was dissing like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, talking about they was having swingers and shit, and he was talking about Magic Johnson, was fucking men in the ass and shit for real. Like, so it was people on that record label talking crazy shit. So nonetheless, Master P, not just a great entrepreneur, black entrepreneur, great businessman, but, he's a guru. And you got to give him his props. As far as like, he can think things before you do things. He's not a reactionary. He's revolutionary. Revolutionary means not as picking up a gun out here fighting, but he's doing things strategically, moving on the chessboard. So at that time, like I said, Snoop Dogg was young. This was his third album, going on Death Row. what was it, Top Dog, Top Boss, whatever. Yeah, after the Dog Father, which was what, 1998, he released the album. So, you know, he just wanted some get back. He just wanted some get back. But let me know what you think. Do you praise Master P for doing that and helping Snoop Dogg, or you like fuck that? You want Snoop Dogg to drop that Fuck Death Row album? Be honest. Tell the truth, y'all. Ain't nobody mad at each other. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.